But I must say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Because Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go get no soda. You couldn't go get no candy. You don't want to miss nothing.
Floyd Mayweather has sent shockwaves through the boxing world with his latest take on the highly anticipated clash between Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis. And this wasn't just a quick prediction. Mayweather laid out two different scenarios for how the bout could unfold, offering insight from more than one angle. No matter where your loyalty lies, whether you're backing Tank or giving Keyshawn a chance, Floyd's analysis delivers serious value. There's another key detail too. Despite any past tension, Mayweather openly stated that his support is behind Gervonta Davis, making it clear he's siding with Tank heading into this matchup.
You stole the show. I know it's you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you after it, you said knock knock Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him. Come on now, if I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody wanna talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
Now let's break down exactly why Floyd believes Gervonta Davis has the edge and how their shared history strengthens that belief. Mayweather didn't sugarcoat anything when he explained his reasoning. In his view, time spent in the professional ranks outweighs everything else. Yes, Keyshawn Davis is highly skilled, and his Olympic background gives him credibility. But Floyd draws a clear line between success in amateur boxing and control at the elite pro level. According to him, talent alone isn't enough once you leave the amateur stage behind. Professional fights demand more than clean scoring rounds. Fighters have to manage pressure, stay composed under the spotlight, and adjust their strategy on the fly while dealing with psychological battles inside the ring. This is where Floyd sees the separation. Gervonta has already lived through those moments, while Keyshawn has not. Mayweather pointed out that Tank has spent years performing under extreme expectations, headlining pay-per-view cards and standing across from proven power threats like Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia. In those situations, Davis hasn't just survived, he's taken control. Floyd's stance is that while Keyshawn shows real promise, he has yet to be tested against anyone approaching the level of competition Gervonta Davis has consistently faced.
If he gets an opportunity, Tank has been tweeting about him today.
What did Tank say?
You want me to verbatim? I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so this is pretty much stop eating, do that, this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank gonna say what he gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred, you know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same.
This is where Floyd's insight really stands out. He explained that Gervonta's ability to adjust mid-fight could be the deciding element. According to Mayweather, Tank doesn't rush anything. He analyzes opponents patiently, lays traps, and waits for errors the way a strategist controls a board. Floyd made it clear that many fans focus only on the knockouts and assume power is Tank's only weapon. What they overlook, he said, is the planning behind those finishes. The stoppages don't happen by chance. Davis draws reactions, gathers information, and once an opening appears, the fight ends instantly. From Floyd's perspective, the combination of experience and in-ring adaptability gives Tank a clear advantage. Mayweather then introduced his second viewpoint, which centers entirely on Gervonta's explosive force. Having witnessed it firsthand, Floyd didn't hesitate to describe how dangerous that power truly is. When Tank lands clean, he said, the impact goes beyond a single moment. It can permanently alter the opponent's career. Floyd acknowledged that Keyshawn's footwork and technical sharpness could help him stay competitive early on, but he believes that pressure eventually breaks through. One punch changes everything. That's when Floyd highlighted Tank's left hand, calling it the ultimate equalizer. Speed, movement, and intelligence matter, but once that shot connects, none of it matters anymore. Mayweather stressed that this kind of power can't be fully understood or prepared for until a fighter experiences it in real time. He even issued a caution, noting that while Keyshawn is a high-level boxer, standing and trading with Gervonta would be a mistake. To survive, he would need 12 flawless rounds, while Tank only needs a single second to close the show. Floyd sees Davis as the definition of a finisher. Whether it's a body shot like the one that dismantled Ryan Garcia or a perfectly timed left that stopped Leo Santa Cruz, Tank's power leaves lasting consequences. His conclusion was straightforward. No matter how skilled Keyshawn may be, enduring that intensity for an entire fight would be extremely unlikely. To fully understand Floyd's confidence, it helps to look at his history with Gervonta. Longtime fans know that Tank was once under Mayweather's wing. Floyd signed him early through Mayweather Promotions and played a key role in his rise. From the beginning, Mayweather saw more than just raw strength. He recognized a young fighter who was eager to learn, absorb knowledge, and evolve. Under that guidance, Davis transitioned from a promising prospect into one of boxing's biggest attractions. Floyd has been present for many of Tank's defining moments, watching him grow into a fighter capable of dominating on the global stage. While their partnership hasn't been without friction, something common in boxing, Mayweather still views Davis as family. That bond hasn't faded. So why does Floyd believe Tank will prevail here? It comes down to what he's witnessed away from the cameras. He's seen the long sparring sessions, the exhausting camps, and the constant mental sharpening. Mayweather also pointed out that Davis possesses something that can't be taught, a natural killer instinct. According to Floyd, Tank understands when to apply pressure and when to end a fight. Facing him isn't just a physical challenge, it's psychological. Davis is always thinking ahead, staying several steps in front of his opponent. That mindset, Floyd said, explains why Tank remains undefeated and why he expects that record to continue against fighters like Keyshawn. There's also an emotional layer to Floyd's stance. He's proud of what Davis has become, even while acknowledging Keyshawn's ability. Having watched Tank evolve from a determined young fighter into a pay-per-view star, Floyd naturally places his faith in him. Some fans might question how past disagreements factor into this, but Mayweather addressed that directly. He dismissed any lingering issues, stating that whatever happened before no longer matters. His message was simple. His support for Tank hasn't changed. He wants the best for him and continues to back him every time he steps into the ring. While Gervonta may not be as quick to move past their history, that hasn't stopped Floyd from sharing his honest opinion. He remains firm in his belief that Tank is the superior fighter. Still, Mayweather was careful not to downplay Keyshawn Davis. He acknowledged that Keyshawn's resume is growing fast, and that his recent performance turned heads across the boxing world. Just weeks ago, Keyshawn faced Gustavo Lemos and didn't merely win. He overwhelmed him, sending a clear message to everyone watching.
Floyd fucked with DB3. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first. Then he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain,
you feel me? Like, of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fucked with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, and he told me that, I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, you just let me know. I could call Floyd right now. He fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga.
The bout was over almost as soon as it began, ending with a knockout in the second round that left no room for debate. It was a one-sided finish. Keyshawn delivered a sharp, methodical performance, breaking his opponent down with accuracy and control power. That kind of victory forces people to pay attention, and he made sure the moment didn't go to waste. With the spotlight on him, Keyshawn set his sights directly on Gervonta Davis. The self-belief was obvious, and fans immediately began imagining how a matchup between the two might unfold. That challenge wasn't reckless, it was strategic. Keyshawn understands how momentum is built, and he's clearly positioning himself as a rising force in the lightweight scene. Taking a step back, his resume already stands out. At just 25 years old, he's an Olympic silver medalist, a background that reflects advanced fundamentals and a mature understanding of the ring well beyond his years. Since moving into the professional ranks, he has kept his record spotless, showing that his success in amateur competition wasn't a fluke. What truly separates Keyshawn is his versatility. He doesn't rely on a single approach. He can shift tactics during a fight, whether that means outmaneuvering a technical counterpuncher or standing his ground against a relentless pressure fighter and matching the intensity.
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
He's a harder puncher.
And
that flexibility was impossible to miss in his fight with Lemos. Keyshawn didn't limit himself to basic movement or a steady jab. Instead, he blended feints, fluid combinations, and well-timed power shots to constantly disrupt his opponent's rhythm. Lemos was never able to settle in. The moment an opening appeared, Keyshawn seized it, landing a crushing right hand that brought the contest to a sudden close. It was a kind of finish that sends a clear message, and a big reason why excitement is building around the idea of him eventually sharing the ring with Gervonta Davis.
What was your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure. Behind this crowd, man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro. He put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sister singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man. And he was able to manage all of this.